Just it was nearly a goal. Ready? And you're all very welcome along to Poppendina Park on a beautiful sunny autumn evening here for the round 9 clash in the NPL New South Wales men's competition. We've got the 12th place Mount Druitt Town Rangers and the 10th place Sydney Olympic doing battle. I'll just do it myself, for practice for myself. Round 4. Now, round 4 was the last time that Labano Haliti's men tasted victory. They suffered a 2-1 reverse. Oh, that's not great. Now, round 4 was the last time Labano Haliti's men have tasted victory, so it's been a few weeks between drinks. Suffered a 2-1 reverse last time out against Sydney FC at Belmore. I was calling that game myself. So round 4 was the last time Labano Haliti's men tasted victory. Yeah. Now, round 4 was the last time Labano Haliti's men tasted victory against the Sharks, but they suffered a 2-1 reverse last time out. I was at the game calling it against Sydney FC at Belmore. Now, on the other side of the coin, Andy Montgomery's Chargers. Well, they defeated that same opposition, Sydney FC, 2-0. In round 8, it was Pedrinho, the Brazilian maestro, and Thomas Lopez on the score sheet that time out. And so we're poised and set here for a very interesting clash. 2 mid-table teams. The clocks change tomorrow. Let's see whose fortunes will change here this afternoon at Poppendina Park. And we'll take you to the teams now. All right. Gets a bit sticky in the middle there, but just trying to work with the clocks change in there somewhere. Yeah. Whose fortunes will change? The clocks change. They're not kicking off for ages, are they? There's no way they're kicking off. Now, you're all very welcome along to beautiful Poppendetta Park here. It is a sunny but somewhat windy autumn afternoon for the Round 9 clash in the NPL New South Wales men's competition. It is the 12th place Mount Druitt Town Rangers taking on the 10th place Sydney Olympic. A little call out here for Mount Druitt, the real family club Mount Druitt. I was having a nice chat to Andy Montgomery during the week. Terrific family club here, and they're led out today by a young man now by the name of Anthony Jardine. He's from the under-12s, and his granddad passed away during the week, and so they're making a special effort here to make sure that he's having a little bit of a better week. But a little shout out to Anthony Jardine and our condolences to the Jardine family. But he has led out the team today. Lovely touch from Andy and all the guys here at Mount Druitt. Now, looking at the game here, it's Sydney Olympic who are going to be playing from right to left. Rapinoe Haliti's men, round 4. That is the last time that they tasted victory, and it was against the Southern Sharks. Last time up, they had their game cancelled last week due to the inclement weather, but the last time they played, they had a 2-1 reverse at home to, I have to say, a stacked Sydney FC team. Plenty of players from their A-League and their European team making the side that Saturday evening at Belmore. So a 2-1 reverse there to them. Meanwhile, Andy Montgomery's team having a great little run at the moment. They beat that same opposition, Sydney FC, 2-0 in round 8. Goals from the Brazilian talisman Pedrinho and Thomas Lopez were the two players on the scoring sheet. And as we set up for kickoff now here, the match ball is in the hands of our referee, Hayden Langholz. We are almost ready to go, and as we're about to say, the clock's changed tonight, and so we'll see whose fortunes will change after today. It's 12th against 10th. Interesting to see as we head into the winter, and the weather will change. We won't get many more days like this, I wouldn't imagine. As I said, beautiful sunny day here, but let's take you now to the teams, and we'll go to the home side first. It is Dylan Niski in goal. It's Thep, Zach Svilugoy, Jared Massarola, and Alex Trajanovski at the back. Caleb Jackson-Brown, Jude and Will Rankin, the Rankin brothers in midfield, and of course Pedrinho, the number 10 there in midfield. It's John Azar and Joey Gibbs up front. On the other side, playing from left to right, Sydney Olympic, it's Jack Gibson in goal, Ziggy Gordon, Donny Gurditch, Conor O'Toole and Zach Zoricic at the back. Tenkwall, Michael Vakis, who was fantastic off the bench against Sydney FC. Adam Parkhouse, Jack Armson, and then up front it's Cyrus Demi and Dylan Ruiz Diaz. And that gets us just about ready for kickoff. Hayden Langholz checking his watch. And away we go. Now ball lofted high into the air to get us going. And a chance almost immediately. Caleb Jackson-Brown turning, finding Joey Gibbs, who unleashes a shot in these barely 10 seconds gone in this first half. And the evergreen Joey Gibbs gets us away with a shot that is blocked down really well back there by the Sydney Olympic team. Now ball up the left-hand side. Parkhouse has got to me in the middle. Left foot across. Will it hang up in the air? It's hung up in the air there a little bit. Now, we must mention this wind. Ball is taken there by Dylan Niski in the air. But just in the last 15 minutes, just before kick-off, the wind really got up. It was quite a calm day. Sun shining. Beautiful autumn day, as I mentioned. And all of a sudden, the wind just got up there about 15 minutes before kick-off. And you could really see that. In the cross coming in from the left-hand side from Adam Parkhouse. Just held up in the air and made it easy pickings really for Dylan Niski in the Mount Druitt goal. And now here's that man again, Parkhouse, dropping the ball back inside to Gurditch, and he plays it across the middle to, speaking of evergreen, another one of those evergreen members of the Sydney Olympic team, it's Ziggy Gordon. And out again, he finds Gurditch. Nice little bit of possession play here from Sydney Olympic. Little dig forward. Parkhouse going to get on the end of it. But was there a handball there? No handball called. To me, can he hold it up? Can't quite get there. Suggestion of a handball there from Dylan Ruiz Diaz, but not called by our match referee. And two pretty heavy challenges there. Well, the second of those challenges is called by our match referee. As I mentioned, it's Hayden Langholz who's in the middle. It's Hayden Kay on one of the touch lines, and Patrick Telecki, who is our other sideline official. And the fourth official today, Luke Chapman. So we're going to have a free kick now. Just nearly 90 seconds gone in the game, but plenty of action already. Dylan Ruiz Diaz standing over the ball alongside Tenkwall. Looks like Tenkwall is going to size this one up. He's a man who has scored from a free kick in the last couple of seasons in this NPL New South Wales men's competition. But definitely shaping up for a goal. We've got 4 men in the wall. We've got Niski standing right in the middle of the goal, looking suitably concerned. Now Tenkwall setting up here. He's about 30 metres out from goal. Quall strikes it low and away and wide. No challenge there really for Dylan Niski. He had that covered well. that wind that we're mentioning, not favouring City Olympic in this first half. It's blowing from right to left, as you're looking at on your screens on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel. And now playing it out from the back. Trajanovski finds support inside, really nicely now playing it forward. A little bit of a tug of the jersey there, is there, from Dylan Ruiz-Diaz. Let's play an advantage, says our match referee, rather well, and that allows Druitt to break forward. Rankin drops the ball in, looking to get it back again. And it's dropped back inside. Jackson Brown has it really well, finds Thef. Across now for Svilagoy, and Svilagoy spreads it down now to this near side. It's John Azar. He's had his scoring boots on in the last couple of weeks, Azar. Scored a couple of nice goals. And speaking of goals, there he is. Pedrinho, the Brazilian maestro, sporting the red boots today. Also with the red boots, Thef. Short in for Jackson Brown. Looking outside. Finds support. Goes for a lovely little run. Jackson Brown, overlapping run there. He's got Joey Gibbs in the middle. He's got Azar hovering on the edge of the box as well. Finds Rankin. Rankin chooses not to give it back. Rankin crossed it in. But it's cleared away really well there by Ziggy Gordon. Alive to the danger, Ziggy Gordon. And now one of the two Rankin brothers. Got Will Rankin in 21 and Jude Rankin in 22. Not being super helpful to the commentators there. They look alike. They've got similar physiques. And their numbers are 22 and 21. They really could have spread out the numbers there. But I'm sure that's not their primary concern when they're choosing their numbers. Now Joey Gibbs flicks it in. Caleb Brown. Little touch from Caleb Brown. Can't quite get past that last defender there. And it's Gordon who picks it up and now plays it over towards this near side. Again, you'll see the wind there really caught the ball in the air. And it's going to roll harmlessly out for a throw-in. Trajanovski is going to take it. And he finds Svilagoy. Across to Thef. Back now again for Svilagoy. Patient build up here. Lovely little triangles. Pedrinho, Svilagoy, Thef. 2 pressing high. 3 pressing now for Sydney Olympic. It's Demi. As he caught him late there. Referee pauses for a moment, yes, just waits to see if there's any advantage coming for Mount Druitt. No advantage coming. And a little bit of a late challenge there. And so we'll have a free kick. We're just inside the Olympic half, and it's Pedrinho who takes it quickly. He finds Trajanovski finds Azar down now on this near side. Azar going right to defence, but he stops and checks back inside, finds Trajanovski again. And again, Pedrinho, looks up, looks left, looks right, plays it the other way. Beautiful little bit of skill there from Pedrinho. Massarola back for Thef. And he stops, checks back inside for Svilagoy. Got 2 or 3 options in front of him. Takes the short option. Now Pedrinho, can he get away from Tenqual? He can. Can he unleash a shot? He can! Just away and wide. Well, an excitement machine, Pedrinho, when he gets the ball. Immediately looking to get his eye in. Just managed to evade Tenqual. And then unleashed from 25 metres or so. The wind now really getting up behind him there, but just got under the ball a little bit, did Pedrinho, and the ball sails away right and wide. But first real shot in anger. 5 and a bit minutes gone in this first half. Our first real shot in anger. Now ball played through the middle. Can't Demi get on the end of this? No, he can't. It's picked up really well by Svilagoy. Rankin back for Thef. Demi looking to press again, and he's got Ruiz-Diaz there pressing with him, as is Parkhouse, but they give the ball away rather cheaply, looking to break. And now here's Jack Armson driving forward. He's got Vacas outside him, lovely ball inside. Vacas, can he get there first? Well, Niski does really well to get there. Michael Vacas really bearing down on good. He was terrific, Michael Vacas, 2 weeks ago. Came off the bench, and within a minute he'd created a chance. Within 3 minutes he'd won a penalty. And he was dangerous throughout that last 20 minutes or so that he was on, Michael Vacas, and he's won his way back into this team, probably based on the back of that performance. Now, Azar, can he win himself a corner? Azar gets the cross in, cross comes in low, played away well there. Jackson Brown pressing hard, but it's cleared away well. Now Pedrinho, little control off the knee. Jackson Brown gets it back for Pedrinho. When he looked to shoot, he does look to shoot, drives it in, but blocked away really well. And now Vacas, looking to break away, looking up, not really many options in front from Juicy to go himself. Vacas just plays the ball outside Trajanovski, but a little bit too much on that, and it's out for a throw-in, which Trajanovski takes quickly, and he finds Azar. And Azar gets it back. Doesn't want it, Azar. Drops it back again for Svilagoy, who plays it across for Thef. All the possession, really, with Mount Druitt so far this first half. They've had a significant amount of the possession. But, they have looked dangerous when they've had a 2 Sydney Olympics, so really good open game here so far. Now Rankin wins it in the air, but cleared away really quickly there. Charging straight in at the back. It's Johnny Gurditch. Got to the ball really well. And more possession now for Mount Druitt. Ball played over the top. But again, the wind's just playing havoc with the ball a little bit there. Azar was looking to put the pressure on Zaksaricic, but the wind probably did more for City Olympic there than any defender. Just held it up and almost immediately won back now by Mount Druitt. Again for Pedrinho, right in the middle. Lovely little run inside. Caleb Brown, left foot shot. Flicked away from the goalkeeper. Really good save. Now Tenquall. Oh, he delayed just a moment there. Tenquall looked like he was going to get caught in possession, but just did enough to get it away. But they've won it back again almost immediately. Rankin, the two Rankins looking to combine down that right-hand side. But good defending there by Conor O'Toole down in that left full-back position. The ball is away. That was a great little run there inside. Caleb Jackson Brown made the early run. Left-footed shot, but Jack Gibson just did enough to tap it away, and then Tenquall was there. Nearly caught in possession, Tenquall, just delayed just for a moment in clearing the ball, but did enough to get it away. And now played all the way back. Dylan Niski, under pressure from Demi. Finds Svilagoy, short. Held up really well by Giggs. Handball there, shouts the City Olympic players, but no whistle from Hayden Langhulse. Now flicked away well by Zoricic for Vakis. Vakis, can he turn inside? Vakis gets a little touch. It's off a yellow jersey there from Azar, and we will have a blue throw in. Down on this near side, almost directly below our commentary position. And it's Zaksaricic who's going to take it. Looking to find Demi. This will be a good battle here, Demi and Svilagoy. Both of them tugging at the jersey there, but referee says 6 1 half dozen of the other. And now Vakis down this right-hand side. He's got Dylan Ruiz-Diaz there, coming into the middle of the box. But, he also had Adam Parkhouse on the far left-hand side, calling for the ball. But Michael Vakis, from a Sydney Olympic point of view, only able to find Dylan Niski, who bowls it out short for Pedrinho. Pedrinho looking to do something with it. Pedrinho, has he lost the ball? He has lost the ball. He's been caught in possession. Now Armson with a chance to shoot. No, chooses not to shoot. Well, Demi's got the ball now. Inside the box, holding it up, left foot shot, comes across, face a goal, and away and wide. Did get a touch off a defender there, but see it now, Pedrinho. He's absolute box office, Pedrinho. Comes back, gets the ball off his goalkeeper, looks to play it out. Perhaps he was fouled, perhaps not, but a little bit of amateur dramatics there. Goes to ground, remonstrating in a kind of classical Brazilian way with our referee, Hayden Langhulse, but no free kick given. Chance created for Sydney Olympic, and it was Cyrus Demi who had the shot, left-footed, took a little deflection, and it's away and out for a corner, which Adam Parkhouse will take down on this near side. Left-footed corner from Parkhouse, floats it in, right up on the edge of the 6-yard box. One briefly in the air there by Tenquall, but Mount Druitt have just done enough, and it's fallen now to O'Toole, just inside the Mount Druitt box, and he lofts it into the box again. Ziggy Gordon's going to contest in the air, is he? No, he's not again. These high balls, the wind is really playing havoc. It's not really assisting either side. It is blowing from right to left, as I mentioned on your screens here. So favouring from a knots point of view, it's favouring Mount Druitt, but playing havoc with some of their passes and taking the ball a little bit too long. Now Joey Gibbs through the middle here. No flag, is there? Well, there's a late flag. There's a late flag there on that far side. No flag initially. Looked like Joey Gibbs had sprung the offside trap. But late flag on the far side from our assistant referee. And that means we will have a free kick, which Ziggy Gordon will take. And he finds Gurditch. And gets it back now. Tenquall gets the ball back right in the middle of the field for Armson. Armson flicks it across now for Ziggy Gordon. He's got a lot of space in front from here, Gordon, if you can bring the ball forward if he likes. Chooses to find Zoricic. Zoricic, no real options there in front of him, so plays it through for Armson. And Armson back for Gordon. They'll build again from the back. Switch, beautiful switch, all the way over to that far left-hand side. Fantastic switch. Finds Parkhouse. Parkhouse drops the ball back inside. Can O'Toole get in the end of it now? Tef very calmly there. Just strolled across Tef. And he plays the ball forward for Gibbs, who gets a touch. Well, the ball's given away almost immediately, but won back almost immediately then by Mount Druitt. And it's Pedrinho coming forward, looking to get away from Cole. Lovely little turn, and he does get away from Cole. And he switches the ball now to the far side. And it's Rankin. He's got Gibbs in the box. He's got Acer on the far side. Rankin looking to go around Gurditch. Can he get around him? No, lovely defending. Jude Rankin couldn't quite do enough there. But, whose throw-in is it going to be? Well, that's great defending there from Tony Gurditch. Held up Jude Rankin. Again, we got 2 Rankins out there on the far side, 21 and 22. It was Jude Rankin on that occasion who was further advanced. But Donny Gertich, very calm, great defending. As was the defending back on the other side by Theft. Just ambled across, very composed. Got to the ball first and cleared it away. Now, Demi, looking to battle with Massarola. And he's won himself a throw in there. Has Demi. Cyrus Demi. Strong player. Holds the ball up really well, Cyrus Demi. And here he is again. Ball is played short. Holds it up nicely. Drops it back for the thrower. Back inside. Again for Demi. Lovely ball. Finds Quall. And here is Gordon. Now again, a little bit of space. A little bit of space here on this near side when City Olympic come forward. And it's Zach Zoricic who plays it inside. Now Vakis plays it again for Zoricic. Looking to get a right foot across it. Here's Zoricic. Drives it in low. But it's cleared away well. Pedrinho says, yeah, I've got that. Don't worry about me. Stops, checks and finds Trajanovski. And now playing it out from the back really nicely. Massarola spreads it out. Rankin. Joey Gibbs looking to make an early run there. Checks back inside. Joey Gibbs. Massarola. Theft. They'll switch the play here by the looks of things. Yes, they will indeed. Out to Svilagoy. Now Svilagoy plays the ball long over the top. Azar is coming onto it. No flag, but Jack Gibson alive to the danger. Comes out well and picks it up. Beautiful chest control there at the back by Svilagoy. Finds Pedrinho. Everybody dropping off. Pedrinho's got a lot of space here. And he finds Azar really well. Now Azar looking to find the run of Caleb Jackson-Brown there, but can't quite pick him out. It's 10 Quall who gets there first. Little challenge, 2 little challenges in there, 3 little challenges in there. And they managed to hold on to the ball to Sydney Olympic. And they're going to play it out from the back. And it's O'Toole. Plays it forward for Parkhouse. Back for O'Toole. Back inside for Quall. Mount Druitt really dropping off here. It's Pedrinho and Joey Gibbs furthest advance, but no real press there. They're just holding off. And that back 3 for City Olympic. Holding the ball well. Now played forward for Parkhouse. Lovely left foot touch. Parkhouse looking to get the cross. It turns back inside onto his least favourite right. Back onto his left foot. Cuts inside the box. Can he drive it across? There was a terrific tackle there from Jared Massarola. But they've won it back almost immediately. And it's 10 Quall who's got the ball. Just about 10 metres outside the box. Chips it forward. Quall from the keeper. Dylan Niski comes out there. Keeper, he shouts. And that's a great distribution now. John Azar's got a lot of space in front of him here, Azar. But he's got Zoricic closing him down quickly. Zoricic did really well there to close him down. And inside. Finds Pedrinho. Plays it short. Pedrinho for Jackson Brown. Out to that far side. Finds Rankin. Joey Gibbs in the box just near the penalty spot here. Rankin steps inside, loses the ball, and it's Dylan Ruiz-Diaz who has it. He finds Parkhouse. Back inside again, picked up by Massarola though. Caleb Jackson-Brown, little glance over his shoulder to see who's beside him. Nobody there, so he takes a touch. And then drops it to Pedrinho, calling for the ball again. Jackson-Brown can't quite control it that time. And the ball is turned over. Now it's played long. Now we're behind here. Cyrus to me. In behind, but Theft uses his pace, gets back there to me, holds it up. Checks back inside. Theft is there. Low cross driven in. And across the face of goal and away. The ball is not going to drift out of play. In fact, it's going to be picked up by Zach Svilagoy. And now he plays it inside really nicely to Massarola. Excuse me. Massarola finds Pedrinho. Early run from Joey Gibbs. But chooses not to try and find him. Plays it in short. And it's picked up relatively comfortably there by Gertich. Gertich, is there handball there from Rankin? No handball, says the referee. Parkhouse seemed convinced. But no whistle. And so Pedrinho comes again. He's got Azar calling the ball here on this near side. And now Gibbs turns. Bit of space in front from Gibbs. Azar outside him. Finds Azar really nicely. Azar still holding it up. Floats the cross into the back post. Cleared away well though. And a little flick there from Ruiz-Diaz. Gets the ball further away but not too far. Trajanovski to Pedrinho. Short. Caleb Jackson-Brown. Gibbs. Still holding the ball up there nicely, Gibbs. Now Trajanovski. Short for Jackson-Brown. Out now to Azar. Can Azar get to the byline? Gets to the byline pretty well, Azar. Gets the cross into the back post. Flicked away well there. Really great bit of defending from Conor O'Toole. Alive to the danger. He had Jude Rankin hovering behind him, looking to get on the end of that cross. Lovely bit of play, lovely composed bit of play there from Mount Druitt, holding it up. not looking to get a shot away too early. Eventually playing the ball out to this left-hand side, where John Azar has been many, many times. Gets the ball onto his left foot and puts in a lovely cross. That has resulted in this corner, which Pedrinho will take. He takes it short for Jackson Brown. Gets the ball back, Pedrinho. He's got Michael Vacas there. Drops it back again for Jackson Brown. Massarola makes a little run again. Jackson Brown gets the ball over the top. Drives in the low cross, but blocked away well. Blocked away well by Gerdic. He's been in the thick of everything there, Tony Gerdic. And I'm going to pause for an injury here. We pause for an injury here. It's Cyrus to me, by the looks of things, who's down. The referee has called a halt to the play, but we've got Ten Quall and Thef in the middle, having a little bit of a wrestling match, and the ball is not going to come in just yet. But let's see how that one pans out. Referee is keeping a close eye on it, I can see. Now, corner coming in from Pedrinho. Drives it in towards the edge of the 6-yard box. Little touch from Svilagoy, but it's cleared away well. Now, Rankin looking to get on the end of it. Can Vacas get on the end of it? Oh, Pedrinho, beautiful little back heel there. He finds Will Rankin. Will Rankin, he checks it back inside for Pedrinho. Floats it into the box, but away by Ziggy Gordon. Little deflection of Ten Quall. Ten Quall again. Ten Quall again. Great touch. Now, he's got lots of space in front of him here. Ten Quall driving forward. He's got to me. Tries to find him with a lovely crossfield ball, but can't quite find a very open game. This lots of space for breaks. Now Jackson Brown, Pedrinho looking to get away from Armson. Still looking to get away from Armson. Still Pedrinho does really well. Still looking to get away from that last defender, and eventually the foul is given there. It was Donny Gurges with 10 against 10 there. Two very different types of 10s, Pedrinho and Jack Armson. And I'm just laughing because Pedrinho is appealing for the free kick to be much closer. The referee has awarded the free kick from where the original foul happened, but again, dramatic reaction from Pedrinho, and they're walking the free kick forward just a little bit, our Mount Druitt Town Rangers. But leave this one to me, says Pedrinho. He's ushering everybody forward, and just as he steps forward for the ball, we can really feel the wind getting up here. The wind is behind them, but just flick the ball in. Flicks it to Svilagoy. Can he get in the end of it? Not quite. Defended away really well. Azar drops it back for Trajanovski. Trajanovski floats it into the box again. Headed away really well. And now, as far as Parkhouse. Parkhouse coming forward to me, looking to make the early run. But changes his mind, comes short. And it's picked up well there by Will Rankin, who brings it all the way back to Dylan Niski. Almost 20 minutes gone in this first half. No real clear-cut chances yet, but plenty of enterprise, plenty of action. Plenty of incident, but no goals just yet. Now, Thef. That's Svilagoy. Exchanging passes, Thef and Svilagoy. To me, just catches Thef late there, does he? No. Play on, says our match referee. Now, Quall with a bit of space. Finds Vacas. Vacas turns inside really nicely. Plays a ball in behind. Oh, he played a lovely ball in behind there. To me, looked like he just checked his run for a moment. Perhaps he was offside. No flag from our official here on the near side. And no flag there. Not clear if he was actually offside or not. But no matter, we play on. It's Azar on the ball. Pedrinho calling for short and gets it. Gibbs makes the early run. Looking to find him over the top. But Ziggy Gordon is there. Well, the ball has fallen for Gibbs. He's picked it up. Can he turn? Can he get a shot in? Joey Gibbs. Blocked away well by Ziggy Gordon. Now Massarola has picked it up, looking to get his feet on the ball. Massarola, a little deflection just on the edge of the box. And after a bit of pinball, it's found Michael Vacas down on this near side. Going at Trajanovski. Vacas, can he get inside him? Nice little bit of defending there from Trajanovski. Just did enough to hold up the ball. And he finds Azar, who drops it back for Svilagoy. Back again for Azar. Lots of space in the middle of the field. And that's where he goes. He finds Thef, who in turn finds Pedrinho. Back for Thef. Short, nice little triangles there from Mount Druitt. Lovely little one-touch stuff. Gibbs, Jackson Brown. And then now Parkhouse picks it up out on that far side with Jude Rankin for company. And he chooses to step back inside and check back inside for O'Toole. And now for 10 Quall. Lots of space. Quall finds Zaricic. He can return it back to Ziggy Gordon, and indeed he does. The sun really in his eyes there, Ziggy Gordon. You can see every time he gets the ball there, he's got to put his hands up to his eyes. The sun is really quite bright, shining in their faces. Now O'Toole Caught by Jackson Brown, you see. Ball still in play there. Everybody appealing for the ball, and it's going to be a yellow throw in. Last touch off O'Toole there, much to the delight of the assembled masses on that far side. And O'Toole leaves the ball for our fourth official, who throws it back. Not quite there. Not quite there, says our match referee. Back you go just a little bit. And so we have a throw. Mount Druitt, Rankin. Little touch back inside for Pedrinho. Down he goes again, Pedrinho. He's absolutely in the middle of everything. Now Gordon. No early runs there for Gordon, so he chooses the short pass for Zaricic, who in turn finds Armson. Now Quall's got a lot of space in midfield there, Quall. Nobody really closing him until Jackson Brown does so. Gurditch. Right for O'Toole. No one really in the box there for O'Toole, so not really much option but to check it back inside. And the return pass again now for O'Toole. Ruiz Diaz coming short, looking to get himself involved in the game. Haven't called his name that much, Ruiz Diaz. Gordon. Now out for Vacas. Does have a little bit of room in front of him to run into. Vacas. He's got Azar coming up to check his run. Zaricic. Armson. Short pass. Is it one back well? It's one back really well there by Druitt. Can they break? It's Joey Gibbs. Leaves the ball now for Pedrinho. They've got Azar here on the left-hand side. He's got Joey Gibbs up the middle, Pedrinho. He can choose to go himself perhaps. Chooses to play the ball out to the left-hand side for Azar. Azar and Zaricic. Azar comes inside. Great shot. Saved away really well. Beautiful check inside there from John Azar. Curls the ball. The wind really caught that. Looked like it was going to sail into the top corner, but Jack Gibson got two strong hands up to it and cleared the ball away. 24 minutes gone in this first half. That's definitely the best chance we've had so far. And we will have another corner out on that far side. And it's Pedrinho who is going to take it. A little bit of a different setup in the box this time from Mount Druitt. 3 or 4 players hovering near the edge of the box. One right on the goal line. And now here it comes, but headed away really well by Ruiz Diaz. Jackson Brown has it. Gets it back to Pedrinho. Pedrinho shapes to cross, drives across in, heading towards the penalty spot here. Joey Gibbs nearly gets to the end and flicked back across into the middle. Well, the ball was ruled up and out there. Well, a little bit of chaos there in the Sydney Olympic box. The ball floated in this time from Pedrinho. Joey Gibbs attacking it. No one really got a clear head on the ball. Looked like it was going to fall for Jude Rankin, but the ball just drifted out of play. And our assistant referee on that far side, the flag went up and a goal kick awarded. And from that goal kick, we're playing it out now with Ziggy Gordon. And Quall. And Gordon. And Quall, will he give it to him again? Quall, he does indeed. Ziggy Gordon. Into the Mount Druitt half the field. Gordon. For Zaricic. Zaricic coming inside. He's got Armstead in front of him. Options to the left, options to the right. He had O'Toole there. Chooses to play the ball out. Ruiz Diaz as well. Now the ball does find its way out to O'Toole. On that far side, O'Toole coming inside. Armson calling for it, gets it. Back for Quall. Now switch nicely across to the far side. Parkhouse checks it onto his right foot. Oh, lovely little return pass. Parkhouse digs the cross in, up into the penalty spot. Touch from Zaricic, but can't quite get it under control. And Azar plays it away and finds Gibbs. Gibbs back for Azar. Back for Gibbs. Now Gibbs has got a lot of space in front of him. But he's got Michael Vacas coming back to chase. Great chasing back by Vacas. Trajanovski making the overlapping run. Gibbs drops it inside for Azar, and they're back in position now. Sydney Olympic, everyone worked back really well. But Pedrinho has managed to find himself a bit of space in the middle of midfield. Plays it out to Rankin. Rankin driving towards the box. He's got his brother there supporting him. Driven in, but blocked away well by Parkhouse. And the ball is going to go out there for another throw-in. Really open game. We're down at one end of the field with a corner. We're back at the other end of the field with a chance. Play turns over. Pedrinho spreads it out to the right-hand side, and we're back down to the far side for not quite a corner, but a throw-in, just right down beside the corner flag there. Really open game here. Both teams really going for it. Caleb Jackson Brown plays it short. Rankin. Back to Rankin. Now a little chip over the top there. Caleb Jackson Brown turns inside. Can he get a shot away? Jackson Brown. Hold up. He's held it up really well. Ball drops back. Chance for Azar. Gets a touch. Gets a shot. Oh, it's over the bar from John Azar with the goal at his mercy. He'd beaten the two defenders there who were looking to stop him. Azar looked like the straight drive was going to be the option, but just got under it just a fraction. Oh, he's got hands to heaven there, John Azar. He knows that was a glorious chance to open the scoring. 26, 27 minutes gone in this first half, and that really was the best chance we've had so far. John Azar, you have to say, blazes over from probably closer than the penalty spot, and that really could have been 1-0. Now, back down the other end. Sydney Olympic. Can they make Mount Druitt pay? Cross comes into the far side. Vakas looking to get on the end of it. He's left it for Zaricic. Zaricic clips it back inside. Little shot clipped in. Oh, and it's in there. That is a beautiful dinked finish there by Dylan Ruiz-Diaz. He absolutely has made Mount Druitt pay. John Azar's chance just a moment ago skied over the bar. Sydney Olympic straight down the other end. The ball crossed from the left-hand side. Picked up by Michael Vakas. He left it for Zach Zaricic, who plays it back to the edge of the box. And Dylan Ruiz-Diaz clips one in past the despairing hands of Dylan Niski. Dylan on Dylan. And we've got 27, almost 28 minutes gone in this first half. And there is your opening goal. It is Sydney Olympic leading 1-0. And it's Dylan Ruiz-Diaz. Somewhat, you would have to say, against the run of play. Somewhat against the run of play, you would have to say. And right after John Azar had a glorious chance to score, Dylan Ruiz-Diaz. Well, that's 2-2 for Dylan Ruiz-Diaz. He scored for the penalty spot against Sydney FC at Belmore 2 weeks ago, last time out. And he scored again. A beautiful chipped finish past the despairing dive of Dylan Niski. And as I said, slightly against the run of play, you would have to say. And Druitt find themselves 1 goal behind. Now, has he beaten the offside trap here in that far side ranking? He has indeed. He's got Parkhouse there in front of him. Comes back inside. Finds Will Rankin. Back to Jude Rankin again. Back to Will Rankin again. He's got Massarola there in support. Plays the ball inside low for Caleb Jackson Brown. Gets a lovely touch on it there, Jackson Brown. But Tenqual misses him. Does he push him down there? And it's a penalty! Yes, it is a penalty. Tenqual with a little push in the back there. And it's a penalty now during the week. I had a conversation with Andy Montgomery about penalties. They have not had the best luck with penalties so far this season. And he said there are 2 people lined up to take penalties. It is, of course, who else but Pedrinho, but also Joey Gibbs. He said Joey Gibbs is the first choice penalty taker. Pedrinho is the second choice penalty taker. But whoever feels it the most is the person who will take it. Whoever feels it the most. And Pedrinho went right over to the ball, grabbed it. It looks like he's feeling it the most. And so he will be the one who takes this penalty. I saw Joey Gibbs has a penalty saved here earlier in the season when I was on the call. And we have a chance now for Pedrinho to level things up. It's not even 2 minutes since Sydney Olympic took the lead. And Pedrinho, we've got a chance here for the Brazilian maestro to add to his tally for the season so far. Jack Gibson in goal. Strong win behind him, Pedrinho. Here comes the penalty. Oh, saved away. You would not believe it. It is saved away by Jack Gibson. The Mount Druitt penalty woes continue. The ball is flicked in and crossed away well. The Mount Druitt penalty woes continue. Pedrinho's penalty brilliantly saved away by Jack Gibson. And it remains at 1-0. Now, can they make them pay again? Sydney Olympic looking to get forward. They can't make them pay again. It is John Azar who's got the ball. And he's got Dylan Ruiz-Diaz for company. Gets around him really well. Bit of a striker's tackle there from Dylan Ruiz-Diaz. And again, another striker's tackle there from Dylan Ruiz-Diaz. Now, Azar bearing down on the edge of the box. Crosses the ball in, deflected up in the air. And Tenqual has got there and he's flicked it away. But only as far as Trajanovski. Well, can't quite get on the ball, Trajanovski. But Massarola helps him and gets it. Back for Pedrinho. My goodness gracious me, Pedrinho. Look, it was a good penalty, but not a great penalty, I would have to say. Gave the goalkeeper a chance to save it. Wasn't right in the corner. It was hit well. But gave the goalkeeper an opportunity to save it, and he did really well there in goal. Jack Gibson blocking it away. A specific conversation I had with Andy Montgomery about penalties. That is, fortunately for Mount Druitt, they have missed a whole series of penalties this year. He has missed a penalty, Pedrinho. Joey Gibbs has missed a penalty. Just checking my notes, there was another penalty miss as well. It was Yinka Sunmola, if memory serves, who also missed a penalty. And when you are one of the teams that is favoured for relegation, you probably can't afford to miss one penalty. But in fact, it wasn't a miss as such, saved. They haven't actually missed a penalty. They've been saved, all of them saved. But we'll rephrase and say you can't afford to not convert your penalties. Now, will they be made to pay? Here comes the cross. Floated in, but headed away well there by Svilagoy. It's full to Armson. Armson finds Parkhouse. Parkhouse switches it out to the far side for O'Toole. O'Toole plays it in, floats it up into the air. Vacas can't quite get in the end of it. Vacas, a bit of a head clash there. And there's been a head clash there. Everybody's letting our match referee know there's been a head clash. Yes, 2 players down. And he's having to call a halt to the game there. It was Zach Svilagoy. And I'm just trying to see who the other player involved in the head clash was. It was Michael Vacas, in fact. Yes, Vacas just rubbing the noggin there. And looks like we'll get some magic water coming out onto the field. Well, 32 minutes gone in this first half. And last 5 minutes or so have been full of dramatic action. We had a terrific chance for John Azar to score. He was, as I said, closer to the goal than the penalty spot. The goal at his mercy. He'd faked a shot initially and both defenders had fallen away. And chance to score. A low-driven shot might have done the trick, but just got under the ball at the crucial moment. Over the bar it went. Less than 2 minutes later, the ball went down the field, crossed from the left-hand side into the edge of the box. Michael Vacas, he decided to leave it. It was picked up by Zach Zaricic. Zaricic dropped it back for Dylan Ruiz-Diaz. He might have seen his namesake Dylan Niski just fractionally off his line, and he dinked a beautiful right-footed shot up into the top right-hand corner of the goal. Less than 2 minutes after that, and we had a lovely little run into the box from Caleb Jackson-Brown. He evaded 10 Quall. There was no foul initially. Got the ball a second time. Second time of asking. Looked like Quall definitely got behind him, and a little push in the back. Down he went. Penalty awarded. Pedrinho or Joey Gibbs to take it was the question. Pedrinho took it, and a terrific save from Jack Gibson in the Sydney Olympic goal. I did jokingly say to Andy Montgomery, would he be taking the penalties at some point this season if things continue? And he had a little laugh about that and said, no, he's got lots of confidence in his players. They're the ones to take the penalties. But interesting now. If we do get another penalty, would it swap over? Would Pedrinho take again? Or would Joey Gibbs step in? Now, speaking of Joey Gibbs, here he is with a chance to shoot. Gibbs plays it straight into the goalkeeper's arms, but would matter not. The flag was up. A little bit of a late flag there. Joey Gibbs looked like he had sprung the offside trap from the flick pass in from Pedrinho. But no, the flag went up on that far side. And as we approach the 35-minute mark now, just about 10 minutes to go in this first half, a little bit of injury time for that penalty, time for the goal, and that little head clash. So 2 or 3 minutes, you'd imagine. Now Cyrus to me over the top, controls it with his shoulder. No call for handball. Finds Armson. Armson looking to get free of space, free of the defenders, I should say. Finds Ruiz-Diaz. Ruiz-Diaz shaping to shoot here. Ruiz-Diaz drives it in low, but comfortably held by Dylan Niski there in the Mount Druitt goal. Let's just settle things down a little bit, says Niski. Bowls the ball out to Svilagoy. He's got space in front of him. And he's got Azar. He's got Caleb Brown. Back for Svilagoy. Across. Tef. Dropping a little bit deeper now is Pedrinho, looking to get the ball, coming forward. Parkhouse in front of him. To me there, looking to press him. Rankin. Can Rankin flick it back to Pedrinho? A bit lovely little run there, Pedrinho, but the return pass couldn't quite happen. And now 10 Quall. It's got Ruiz-Diaz. Finds him. Late tackle there to play on. Oh, what an early tackle there, shall we say. A quite clear pull of the jersey. A very clear pull of the jersey. And that's our first yellow card of the day for Zach Svilagoy. It was a quite blatant pull of the jersey there from Svilagoy after what looked like a late challenge on 10 Quall. And there might be a second yellow card here for the same incident. In fact, I think there is. Yes, there's going to be a second yellow card here for the, essentially, not quite the one incident, but the one passage of play, certainly. And a yellow card there. I think it's Jared Massarola. We'll just see the sun. The sun is very much in our eyes here in our commentary position, so just waiting to see if that was indeed Jared Massarola. And indeed it was. So it's a yellow card also for Massarola. And now Pedrinho, in fact, is, of course, reminding the referee that when this happened earlier in the half, that the free kick was given for where the initial foul was. And now Pedrinho, as he talked himself into a yellow card here. Referee was just for a moment, looked like he was calling him across, but no. And he does have a point. There was an advantage played and then a second foul. And so the free kick is being taken from the point of the second foul when a similar incident happened earlier on the first half. There was an advantage played, but the referee must have adjudged no foul in the second incident, just no benefit from the advantage, and so called it back. So I think the ref had Pedrinho on a technicality there. And now Ruiz Diaz shaping up here. Looks like he's shaping up for a shot here is Ruiz Diaz. Niski is right in the middle of his goal. Is he going to shoot? He's got Saricic coming outside him. Saricic with a late run outside him. Zach Saricic plays it in low for Vakis. And blocked away. Well, looked like a planned move there from Sydney Olympic. Everybody looking like they were shaping for a shot. A late overlapping run on this near side from Zach Saricic. Dylan Ruiz Diaz finds him. He plays the early ball in for Michael Vakis, who has a shot on target, but it's blocked away well. And we will have a corner kick. And it's going to be Adam Parkhouse with that beautiful left foot of his, Parkhouse. One arm in the air. And that means it's going in towards the penalty spot. And a header up. But over the bar there, won really well in the air. Tall man is 10 Cole. He's won the ball really well in the air there. But from a Sydney Olympic point of view, not quite on target. And away it goes. Now here come Druitt. Massarola finding Gibbs. Gibbs turns really well. Is he fouled? Advantage, says our match referee. Pedrinho is there. Drops it in for Gibbs. Gibbs coming forward. Not loads of support inside him. So checks back outside and finds Pedrinho. Pedrinho. He's got Jude Rankin outside him and Will Rankin inside him. Which will he choose? He chooses Jude. And lovely little play. Well, no, initially a lovely little play, but ball has just drifted out. Well, it looked for a moment like the two Rankin brothers have combined really well there. There's a little spinning turn from Jude Rankin, but just lost possession, and Adam Parkhouse had a chance to break away. But the ball didn't quite find him. And in fact found the touchline. And so here comes the throw in. And now it's Rankin. Caleb Brown is there. A little deflection for Caleb Brown. Can he get on a second time? Keeper's off his line. Caleb Brown plays across the middle, but cleared away well by Zaricic. He was alive to the danger, was Zach Zaricic. And now Michael Vakis comes forward. Plays the ball over the top. But not quite enough for Demi. Dylan Niski did really well there. Just sweep looked like Tef was beaten just a little bit for pace. But Dylan Niski came sweeping out of his goal really well there. Now, won really well. Well, there's a little late challenge there. Massarola. Referee says play on, and it's an advantage to Druitt. Pedrinho charging through, but he's got two players to beat, and he can't quite get past them, Pedrinho. Excellent defending back there from Ruiz Diaz, amongst others. And they'll play it out from the back. Ziggy Gordon to Zaricic. Back for Gordon again. The sun really in his eyes there is Ziggy Gordon. Chooses to switch the play over to the far side and finds Grdic. Lots of space now for Grdic. And he finds Parkhouse, who also has a ton of space in front of him. He's got Conor O'Toole just inside him, and he finds him. And O'Toole's got Armson, and he finds him in turn. Armson checks inside. Loses the ball, though. Armson. And it's picked up now by Azar, driving forward. And he's got Gibbs with him. Going on his own, Azar. Not much support apart from Joey Gibbs. He's got Pedrinho back inside him, and he's just lost his footing a little bit, Azar, but recovers really well. Finds Trajanovski with Vakis. Vakis and Trajanovski. Oh, a little touch in there from Vakis. He's won the ball really well. Trajanovski working back hard. Plays the early ball. Not quite there. They're a little bit too much on it. He's a little bit frustrated with himself there. Michael Vakis did so well to win the ball. And then I think he picked the right pass, but didn't quite get the execution right. Definitely the right idea. Now, Trajanovski. Looking to find Pedrinho. A little bit of frustration creeping into things for Mount Druitt. 5 minutes or so to go until half time. Pedrinho, a little bit disconsolate as he trudges back towards the centre circle. Now Quall is there. And he switches it out to Grdic. In turn finds O'Toole for Parkhouse. No real urgency here for City Olympic as you'd expect. Winning 1-0, or leading 1-0 I should say. Now Gordon, with a lot of space in front from Gordon to drive into if he wants. He's got Armson there and he finds him. And Armson turns it back inside for Quall. Now Quall, he can go forwards, but he gives the ball away almost immediately. Oh, well, the tackle there was won really well by Ten Quall. Anything mistimed there, and he would have been joining those couple of Mount Druitt players in the referee's notebook, but timed it really well. Won the ball, but the ricochet has found Mount Druitt. Now they can build from the back again, showing some patience here, Mount Druitt. Playing it from the back, Svilagoy. For Tef. For Massarola. For Gibbs. For Jackson Brown. Lovely run outside there. From Rankin. Checks. Holds it up. Plays it in towards the penalty spot. Headed away really well. Now Pedrinho's going to pick it up here at the edge of the box. What is he going to do? Work some magic. Gets a return pass really nicely. He's got Azar outside him. He's got Trajanovski outside him. Finds Trajanovski. Low ball driven in. Oh, flicked away. Was there a second shout for a penalty there? Well, a big shout for a penalty there. It was Conor O'Toole who clashed with Joey Gibbs just on the edge of the 6. But our referee, Hayden Langhulst, is unmoved. He's ordered one penalty already. No second penalty there for Mount Druitt. And we would have the who's going to take it second penalty drama if the penalty is awarded. And if I'm not mistaken, all of the penalties that they failed to convert have also been at that same end. So the Joey Gibbs penalty, the Pedrinho penalty, both of which I've called, saved at that same end. And the Yinka Sunmona penalty, if memory serves, also at that end. So maybe they just need a penalty at the other end of the field. And that will be the thing that breaks things up for Mount Druitt. Now, Jack Gibson clears it long, down towards halfway. One in the air by Rankin. It's Gibbs and O'Toole. A little bit of an errant pass there over the top for Ziggy Gordon, but no one really pressing him. And so Gibson can come and pick it up. And he finds Gordon. Who finds Quall. Pedrinho pushing up, encouraging his teammates to press up, he says. Pedrinho urging his teammates forward. Now a little delicate pass there forward. One in the air by Zoricic really well. Massarola turns, checks. Finds Thep. They're dropping everybody back inside their own half now. Sydney Olympic. Massarola. Really looking to crowd them out here. Sydney Olympic. Every single player within 45 metres of their goal. Now flicked away. Parkhouse. He'd have no options really if he picks up the ball. Parkhouse. And he's lost it in fact. It's picked up really well. Caleb Jackson-Brown. Jackson-Brown picks it up again. Short ball in for Gibbs. Gibbs, as he fouled on the edge of the area. Referee brings his whistle to his lips and chooses not to blow. Brought his whistle to his lips there, did Hayden Langhulst. Looking to see if an advantage would develop. No advantage developed, and then he didn't blow for the free kick. Much to the disappointment of several Mount Druitt players. A minute to go till the end of regulation here in the first half. And Sydney Olympic looking to play away from inside their half. Now, Pedrinho. Azar looking to give it back to Pedrinho, but slightly mistimed. And it comes back for Gibson, who rather agriculturally gets the ball away. No signal yet from our fourth official as to how much time we'll have. But until that happens, we've got a throw in for Mount Druitt. Joey Gibbs looking to come short. Massarola's there short as well, as is Rankin. Now it finds Gibbs. Lovely little touch. Finds Rankin outside him. Rankin, can he win a corner here? He's got Jack Armson for company. Armson falls on the ball. Well, a little bit lucky there, you'd have to say. City Olympic, Jack Armson rather fell on the ball there. It didn't seem like there was a ton of contact. But we're going to have 3 minutes. 3 minutes of added time. Over on the far side there. 3 minutes is indicated by our fourth official. And now Jack Gibson to take this free kick. You got to think City Olympic will be absolutely delighted if they go in 1-0 up at half time. Mount Druitt probably have had the better of the possession. They've had the better of the chances, certainly. They've had a penalty. They've had that Azar chance. It was a beautiful curling shot from Gibbs as well. But, the difference so far is a Dylan Ruiz Diaz clipped finish in the 28th minute of this first half. Now, looking to get in towards the goal there. Suggestion of a foul on Cyrus to me, but no foul given. And we play on 2.5 minutes to go now in this first half. Svilagoy finds Niski, who in turn finds Thep. Pedrinho coming very deep. Pedrinho looking to play the ball long. Well, it's Rankin coming to the edge of the box. A little bit of confusion there, and again, not for the first time in the last few minutes, Jack Gibson sort of hoofs the ball away. Not really trying to find anything other than the touchline, and the throw-in's taken really quickly now. Mount Druitt looking to get another chance on goal just before half-time, and it's Pedrinho driving in towards the box. Pedrinho, can he get a return pass there from Rankin? He can't quite get it, but won back really well. And now Massarola. Massarola goes down under a challenge. No free kick given. It's to me. To me bringing the ball away. But won back really well there by Jackson Brown. Now, battle for the ball. Battle for the ball there. It was Azar. Azar versus Zoricic just down in front of us. Now Azar, can he control the ball? Just evades him there, Azar. It's Archich, it's Ziggy Gordon. Gordon plays it back now to his keeper. Joey Gibbs pressing really high there. Ziggy Gordon just slightly miscontrols it. They've really got the boxed in here. Has that come off a blue jersey? It has indeed. It has indeed, I beg your pardon. And it's going to be a throw in now in these last probably 90 seconds or so. And a throw in, taken quickly. Massarola. Will he float the ball into the box? No, he chooses to play it short. To Pedrinho. Massarola. Comes back inside. Trajanovski. Finds Jackson Brown. Trajanovski again. Azar. Got Pedrinho outside him. Finds Pedrinho. Can we have a little bit of Brazilian magic now in these last couple of seconds? Pedrinho, well, nearly gets a lovely return pass there. Is there a foul? No foul there from Vakis. Did look like he'd added a little bit of pepper to that Pedrinho. And still we play on. Now, ball is played for Azar. Can he get a cross in now in these last few moments? Azar plays it in. Blocked away. Can he get a touch? Is there a chance for a shot here for Massarola? Massarola, well, that is a very heavy tackle. A very heavy tackle, but one well. It was Gerdich there with a very, very strong tackle. And that brings the first half to a conclusion. A frenetic last minute or two as Mount Druitt Town Rangers really look to try and get that equaliser. Little game synopsis for you before we break for half-time. Very, very open game. Mount Druitt probably had the better of the possession, the better of the chances. Glorious chance in about the 25th minute or so. Blazed over the bar by John Azar. A minute or so later, it's Dylan Ruiz Diaz who clipped in a right-footed shot over Dylan Niski and into the top right-hand corner. We had some penalty drama, a foul on Caleb Jackson Brown, and the penalty was awarded to Mount Druitt. Pedrinho, the Brazilian showman, took the penalty, drove it in low, but saved away really well by Jack Gibson. Gibson with another terrific save just a few minutes later. And despite the possession and despite the better of the chances, we will break now for half-time. David Feeney here, along with the great man Ches Farrow. It is the home side, Mount Druitt Town Rangers 0, and the away side Sydney Olympic 1. Now, we're just getting ready for the second half here. The ball is being brought out to the centre circle by our match referee, Hayden Langholtz. And we have an exclusive. We've got a bit of a scoop at half-time. Sam McElhatton, the captain of Sydney Olympic, he captained the side when they played Sydney FC 2 weeks ago. Not on the team sheet today. I was wondering why. And I've gotten the scoop. Jack Armson's dad is down here below me, having a chat to him at half-time. And Sam McElhatton has signed for the Birmingham Legion. So Birmingham Legion play in the USL Championship, which is the second tier in the US, the tier just immediately below MLS. And yes, he is signed up for them, gone across to play. Good for him, and congratulations to him. Birmingham, Alabama, not Birmingham in the UK. And so we have a scoop hot off the press from Jack Armson's dad, of all people, who was telling us that just at half-time. And so that explains why Sam McElhatton is not out there today. Now we're just ready for the second half, and away we go. Olympic now playing from right to left. And the ball headed away by Tef. Picked up by Pedrinho. Now the sun is dropping just a little bit here, so sun maybe not quite in the players' eyes just as much as it was in that first half. But, a little flick there inside. Now Gibbs picks up the ball, can't quite find a teammate. And it's 10 Cole playing the ball straight through here. Demi bearing down on goal, drives it in, just away and wide. Well, we had a chance just in the first minute or two of the second half. A chance for Cyrus Demi driving through, but just away and wide. And very fortunate man Druitt there not to be 2 goals behind. But the ball now being played away from the back. And it is now Tep. Checking inside, but he had Rankin there. Chooses not to find him. And he comes back inside for Trajanovski. Trajanovski's got the ball again. Looking to get it back is Tef. He's got Rankin outside him, and he's got Garang Awak, who has entered the fray in this second half. Now, ball played forward, Caleb Jackson-Brown. And Awak has got the ball there now. The number 7, Garang Awak, who has come on at half-time. Now played inside, Armson. Looking to check back inside, lost the ball, no free kick there. Caleb Jackson-Brown drops it in for Pedrinho. Pedrinho looking to get away from Armson, and he does. Pedrinho driving towards goal now. Pedrinho still with the ball. Pedrinho. Oh, it's a tackle there from Dylan Ruiz-Diaz. Is there a foul? No foul. Given Pedrinho's won it back. Gone past Ziggy Gordon. Is there a foul there? No foul the second time. No foul either time. Pedrinho has stayed down, clutching his face. Suggestion of a dive there from the Sydney Olympic players. But Pedrinho still clutching his face. And he's remained down, Pedrinho. And while that's happening, we'll just try and get on top of these couple of substitutions that have happened at half-time. Garang Awak is on in the number 7 jersey. Just trying to see who has made way with the sun somewhat in our eyes. Looks as though it may be John Azar who has come off, but scanning the field now, trying to get a view. I can see Joey Gibbs, yes. Now he's having to step off the field for a moment as Pedrinho just pointing to his chin, suggesting that he was caught with an elbow. So now, Garang Awak. No, he finds Azar. Azar is still out there. Steps inside for Gibbs. Gibbs finds Massarola. And Massarola out for Rankin. He's got Caleb Jackson-Brown inside, and he finds him really nicely. Jackson-Brown turning. Rankin again, drops the ball back. Tep. Finds Massarola. Massarola in turn finds Trajanovski. He's got Pedrinho there. Now driving forwards, one of our other substitutes getting into the box now. Driving in, stepping over, inside. Can he get a cross in? It's a corner, is it? Just double checking with our referee. Yes, one of our other substitutes from Mount Druitt. It's Shaden Sampao who's come on there on that far side by the looks of things. And now Pedrinho. He's recovered fully, Pedrinho, from that suggested elbow. And so now, here comes the corner from Pedrinho. Driven in low. Takes a nasty bounce there, but Dylan Ruiz-Diaz Gets it away. Is it out for corner? Yes, indeed it is. Didn't quite control it enough. And so it is going to be another corner. And yes, confirming Garangawak and Shaden Sampao have come on in the 7 and 27 jerseys. And it looks like it's Sax Villagoy who has made way in the 4 jersey. Now, ball up in the air. Cleared away. Sampao can't quite control it. Ball is cleared away, and it is Trajanovski. Alex Trajanovski who has picked it up. And now Sampao driving to the edge of the box. Lovely tackle there. Is ball going to go out for another corner? Yes, it is indeed. Zach Saricic with the tackle. Stopping Sampao's progress. Now Pedrinho. Chance for another corner here. And he floats it right in towards the edge of the 6. Flicked on. Up in the air. Joey Gibbs. Flicked away. Flicked away well. Joey Gibbs with the chance there. But Ziggy Gordon got to the ball really well and flicked it away. And Pedrinho. There's going to be another chance for a corner here. Pedrinho down on this near side. With another corner. Floats it in towards the penalty area. Flicked away. Edge of the box. Driven in low. All the way in. And saved really well there by Jack Gibson. Well, it was low and hard all the way along the ground from Jared Massarola through a sea of legs. Jack Gibson did really well. Maintained his composure. And held on to the ball. And now plays it long for Dylan Ruiz-Diaz. And it is Rankin, the one remaining Rankin who's out there. Jude Rankin has made way. And it is Will Rankin in the 21 jersey who has remained out there. So confirming it's Villagoy and Rankin who have made their way off. And it's Garangawak and Shaden Sampao who are on for the Metro 10 Rangers. Now Grdic. He finds Gordon. Back again for Grdic. Joey Gibbs pressing high. Garangawak also pressing high. O'Toole steps inside really well. Conor O'Toole. Now Ruiz-Diaz finds O'Toole again. Now Armson for Demi. Demi turns left footed shot. Demi driven over the bar. Over the bar. Armson was looking for the ball back again there. Jack Armson. He's got, as we mentioned, his mum and his dad here supporting him, Jack Armson. They are down just below us on the left-hand side. I'm sure he'd love to get himself on the score sheet with both his parents here supporting him. Parent/scoop journalist, his father there. And thanks again for that great little bit of information about Sam McElhatton. Moving to Birmingham, Alabama, as I was told, to play in the second tier in the US, the tier below MLS, which is a terrific level of football. Now, back for Niski. Niski finds Trajanovski, who in turn finds Sampao. Pedrinho. I beg your pardon, it's Pedrinho now. It was Joey Gibbs before. Pedrinho, 10 against 10. Jack Armson there, looking to hold him up. Checks inside Pedrinho, and he looks to be caught again, Pedrinho. He's gone down like the proverbial sack of spuds, and he's clutching his ankle there, Pedrinho, but our match referee is unmoved. He stayed down, Pedrinho, and now Massarola's got the ball. They're going to play on here by the looks of things. And it is Azar. Azar looking to shape for a shot. Azar looking to get round the back. Pedrinho making his way back to his feet. Azar, has the ball gone out? The ball has gone out. It's going to be a goal kick by the looks of things. Now he's back up on his feet, is he? Well, he's up on one knee at least, Pedrinho. And the referee is coming across to have a little chat to him. Pedrinho getting a little bit upset with the referee. He's all action, is Pedrinho. Whenever the ball comes near him, you know something is going to happen, something dramatic. Andy Montgomery just having a little quiet word with them, perhaps just to hold off on the remonstrating with the referee. But, now Ziggy Gordon. Coming out from the back. Here's O'Toole. Short. Well, he's done really well there. He's done really well there. Has Parkhouse. He's got away from Rankin. Rankin closing him down. Beautiful left foot across into the box. Little push in the back perhaps there. No, Demi's got the ball. Demi plays it short. Michael Vacas with the shot. Driven in. Off the post and away. Vacas again. A second time of asking. He's coming to the edge of the box here. Parkhouse getting there first. A whack. away. Ball still not cleared Ruiz Diaz, and finally it comes away. Caleb Jackson-Brown. Pedrinho again. Here he is. Finds Joey Gibbs. Joey Gibbs does really well and has a ton of space. Out on that far left-hand side, and it's John Azar. Holds the ball up just briefly. He's got two players for company there on the far side. Tenqual is one of them. Now Champagne gets the jersey tugged back. Play on as the referee. Caleb Jackson-Brown plays it in low. Garanga Whack takes a touch. Shaping for a shot. Can't quite get the shot away. Caleb Jackson-Brown. It's still in there. Goalkeeper's got a touch. Is it out for a corner kick? Referee says yes, corner kick. Well, it is all action, frenetic action at both ends of the ground here. Down at one end, a terrific run from Adam Parkhouse. Gets the cross in. To me, looked to have been a little push in the back, but the ball then falls for Michael Vackas, whose shot came back off the post. And then within moments, we're straight down the other end of the ground. Chances for John Azar, chances for Caleb Jackson-Brown. And we've got a corner now. Pedrinho floats it in, just into the arms of Jack Gibson, though, from a Mount Druitt point of view. But all action. 10 minutes or so gone in this second half. Somehow, it is still only one goal on the scoreboard, and that goal has gone to Sydney Olympic. They retain the lead. But commentators curse here. Surely there will be more goals in this game. You cannot see there being much of a possibility of this game ending at its current score, which is 1-0 to Sydney Olympic, but commentators curse. Now, Sampao plays it inside for Jackson-Brown. Finds Massarola, who finds Gibbs. Massarola driving through the middle. Massarola, Garak and Massarola have collided with each other there. Can Joey Gibbs pick it up? He can't. Well, not quite on the same frequency there. Garangawak and Massarola driving through. But, now here is Parkhouse looking to get a little bit of composure into this game. But no composure at all. The ball played forward for O'Toole. O'Toole clips it in low. Oh, beautiful little flick there from Thef with his outside foot. Fantastic little bit of control. Then finds Jackson-Brown. Jackson-Brown steps around Parkhouse a second time. Retains composure, retains the ball, finds a whack. A whack has three people for company there. Steps it back for Rankin. Rankin for Jackson-Brown. And again for a whack. Can he keep it in here? He does really well. And he finds Gibbs. Gibbs, would he switch it? Switches it short to Pedrinho. He's got John Azar outside. Pedrinho finds him. Azar driving at Saricic. Coming back inside, plays it in low. Joey Gibbs looking to get on the end of it. Can't quite get a touch. Ball flicked away. And it's going to be out for a throw-in, is it? Yes, on that far side. Well, it is all action. All action here, both ends of the field. There is going to be some pretty tired players here. And you've got to imagine the two coaches will be looking to make some changes. It's Mount Druitt who made two changes at half-time, trying to spark a bit of a revival here, and it certainly has done that. Now, Pedrinho. Well, the ball is out there. The ball has gone out. No one appealing from either side for the ball to have gone out, but referee said the ball had gone out. It's Hayden Langholz, our match referee. And Zach Zaricic is going to take this throw-in out on the far side, almost parallel with the edge of the box. Far side of the field from our commentary position. And he takes it long. Demi is there. Doesn't quite get there, Demi. Trajanovski wins it well in the air, comfortably in the air. And now Azar looking to encourage Olympic to get the ball back in play. And the throw comes for Demi. Very strong man, as we mentioned in the first half. Holds the ball up really well, but lovely little bit of control. Beautiful bit of control. Massarola, but no foul there. Look for all the world like there's a foul there on Jared Massarola. And the Mount Druitt bench incensed by that. Really, from the neutral standpoint here, it did look like that was a foul, but and no advantage really. And now Vackas pulling back Pedrinho. He goes again. Finds Gibbs. Plays it outside to that far side. And it's Sampao. Sampao stepping inside for Gibbs. Gibbs is just on the edge of the box here. Gibbs feinting, stepping, plays it in for a whack. Can't quite find a whack. And O'Toole's got the ball and he plays it long now into space. No blue jersey there, but coming hot is Demi. Rankin has got the ball, holds it up. Very strong man is Demi, and Demi does enough to hold it up and win the ball really well there. He finds Armson, and he's got Ruiz Diaz in front of him when he finds him. Ruiz Diaz, he's got Vackas outside him in a bit of space, turns, finds him really well. Vackas now driving towards the edge of the box. Parkhouse calling for it inside the box. Vackas going around the outside, looking to get a cross in, drives the cross over. Nobody really there though, and ball stays in play. It's like we're in the last 10 minutes already. There's only not even 15 minutes gone in this second half, but the game is wide open. Both teams going hell for leather here. Massarola finds Trajanovski. He's got some power outside him. Chooses not to find him. Steps back inside for Thep, who in turn finds Will Rankin. Now, a little bit of composure entering the game now. We can catch our breath. And Pedrinho. Is that a foul? No foul. Yet again, Pedrinho. I think he's blotted his copybook just a little bit with this referee. Now the ball is floated up. Can Tami get on the end of this? No, Thep is there first. And the ball fires for Ruiz Diaz. Ruiz Diaz drives it in low. Takes a nasty little bounce there just as the ball entered the box. But picked up comfortably by Dylan Niski, who bowls it out for Will Rankin. Inside for Massarola. Getting much more on the ball this half is Massarola. Finds Gibbs for Caleb Brown. In for a whack. He's got Pedrinho short, looking for the ball. A whack, comes back inside. Finds Massarola. Massarola's got time. Finds Pedrinho. Little exchange of passes there between Massarola and Pedrinho. Massarola encouraging Thep forward, which chooses not to. Massarola back to Pedrinho. No real options forward, which eventually plays it forward now. But O'Toole is there, wins it well. Caleb Jackson-Brown looking to get on the end of it. Tenqual is there. No foul, says our referee. Now Whack has got the ball. He plays it outside. He's got Azar there. Azar looking to come inside. Azar looking to win a corner. And he has won a corner. It's a great little battle there on that far side. Zach Zaracic, the fullback, and John Azar battling it out. And Pedrinho, for the umpteenth time, heads across to that far side to take this corner. We've got 4, 5, 6 Olympic players, 7 including the goalkeeper, inside the 6. Might be even 8 players inside the 6 there, or hovering just near the 6 for Pedrinho's corner. Let's see if he floats it in. He floats it in right on top of the goalkeeper. Headed away well. Now volley coming in. Volley coming in and away there. It was one of our substitutes. It was Shaden Sampao. The ball fell nicely onto his left foot. And we're going to have some substitutions. Coming up now, looks like it's Seth Clark coming on for Olympic. And let's see who is making his way off. It's Dylan Ruiz Diaz by the looks of things. Yes, Dylan Ruiz Diaz in the number 22 jersey is making way for Seth Clark. And Seth Clark is in the 14 jersey. So it's more of an attacking player, Ruiz Diaz. I think Clark much more of a midfield type player, holding midfield type player, playing the ball around. So perhaps it'll change the formation coming up here for Olympic. As Jack Gibson takes it long. Thep can't quite get on it, and it's to me. Well, he's pulled back, but advantage, says our referee. And it's Parkhouse driving in towards the box. Parkhouse plays it in low, but picked up really well there by Trajanovski. Seth Clark looking to get on the end of it. Garing-Awak, is he taken down? He is indeed. Well, a slightly delayed whistle there from our match referee, but Garing-Awak deemed to have been fouled. And now we'll restart play. Ball is back with Dylan Niski. Pedrinho coming short, looking to get it. Now Clark has gone right to Pedrinho. We might see, will be a bit of man marking. No, he's moved away. He's moved away there, has Seth Clark. Gibbs. Massarola. Forward for Jackson Brown. Very pacey player, Jackson Brown. Working tirelessly now. Pressuring the goalkeeper, and he's got there. Well, he's got there. And worked so hard to get the ball there as Caleb Jackson Brown. I did make the running on empty comment last time he played. He absolutely runs himself into the ground every single time. Caleb Jackson Brown. And again, there he was, pressuring the goalkeeper. Doing a great job. That could have gone absolutely anywhere. From a Mount Druitt Town Rangers point of view, unfortunately for them, it's gone out just for a goal kick. But great pressing there from Caleb Jackson Brown. Got an absolutely fantastic engine. And a little chat with the referee there as well. But, we will have a goal kick. Now, it comes short. Kind of whack it on the end of it here. Yes, little touch from a whack. Now, Gibbs back for a whack. A whack driving towards goal here. Into the edge of the box here, a whack. Holds it up. He's just stepped inside the box now. He's got O'Toole there. Back for Pedrinho. Pedrinho looking for the play. The little ball inside for a whack. Wanted a whack to make the run there. He is frustrated, Pedrinho. I think a whack knew the run. I think he knew the run he needed to make. He just didn't make the run. And Pedrinho is a little bit frustrated there. We've got a long way to go in this match, but already our first little warning there for time wasting. Jack Gibson being told, just get the ball and get it back into play, no messing around. Now Clark with his first touch of the ball, really, since he's come on. Finds O'Toole, back for Cole. Not really much on in front of him, Cole, so he plays the ball into space for Parkhouse, I should say. And keeper comes there really well, clears it away for Pedrinho. Ziggy Gordon, there's only going to be one winner there, Ziggy Gordon versus Pedrinho in a clash in the air. Now, to me, Rankin clashes into the back of him. Rankin clashes into the back of Demi. It's a head clash there. Match referee hasn't awarded a free kick, actually. Did look like Rankin had caught Demi there, but in the end it's a head clash. And mercifully for us, the sun appears to be just about to drop behind the stadium there. It's been directly into our eyes for the last 15 or 20 minutes. And so mercifully for us, as well as the players, we'll get a little bit of respite from that. Now, he's still down as Will Rankin, one of the two Rankin brothers out there today. Looks like he caught it on the back of the head. And it's Cyrus Demi maybe chatting to the referee. I don't think remonstrating, but chatting to the referee, inquiring as to why there wasn't a free kick awarded there. And so just about 20 minutes gone in this second half. It has been an enthralling, open, end-to-end battle. It still remains the visitors, Sydney Olympic, 1 goal to the good. Just seeing if there's any movement on that far side, any substitution movement, not just yet. Dylan Rubius Diaz is sitting over on the far side there. I would say some light warming up from some Sydney Olympic players, but no one taking it too seriously. Now, a drop ball to restart play. It did look like there was a foul there, but just a drop ball. We play on now, the ball given away almost immediately. Now Michael Vacas, he's got Clark inside him. He's got Demi with a chance. Demi with a chance to shoot. Chooses to hold it up. Drops it back for Vacas with the shot. Vacas with the shot. Saved away really well. Now Clark has picked it up. Looks to find Parkhouse. Will Parkhouse drive it? Left-footed shot. He does. Just away and wide. Great little save there. Great save there from Dylan Niski. Ball given away rather cheaply by Mount Druitt. Picked up. And Michael Vacas was found a little bit of space. Drove in a shot, but somewhat comfortable save, I would say, for Dylan Niski. Not completely comfortable, but somewhat comfortable. Now, here comes Azar. He's got Gibbs there with him. Ball deflects out. Who's got it? Everybody shouts, my ball. And referee says that is going to be a Mount Druitt throw-in. Azar is looking for it. Pedrinho is looking for it. Well, the ball is flicked in nicely to Azar. So no one really time out there. Drives it in low, across the face of goal. Nobody really there, and in fact, from a Mount Druitt point of view, a little bit too close to Jack Gibson, who picks it up comfortably. And he is urging everyone forward. They've got the wind with them in this half. Sydney Olympic has dropped a little bit from its strength in the first half, and ball is thrown for Zach Zaricic there, just a little bit over his head. Now maybe there is that wind, just catching the ball. Now Pedrinho goes past Ziggy Gordon, down he goes. No foul there, I don't think. No, not really even appealing for a free kick that time. Pedrinho gets the ball back quickly from one of the ball boys and plays it back to the City Olympic goalkeeper, encouraging him to get us going again quickly. He just bowls it out to Gurditch. Now high press here from Mount Druitt. Can't affect the turnover though, and it's O'Toole who's got the ball in space. And now Clark, he's got a lot of space in front of him. Clark driving down this left hand side. Massarola looking to come across to slow things down. Demi back for Clark. Clark's got Parkhouse outside, finds Parkhouse. Demi into space. Now Demi bearing down on the edge of the box. Demi's got Teff in front of him. Back for Parkhouse. Parkhouse picks it up, drives it in low, and it's in there. It's Michael Vacas who's tapped it in on the far side. There is no flag. Well, from really absolutely nothing. The ball came down the left-hand side of the field. Parkhouse with the ball, plays it across. An exchange of passes with Demi. The ball is played across right inside the 6. And there is Michael Vacas on the far side. 2 or 3 Mount Druitt defenders just couldn't quite get on the end of it. And Michael Vacas with the tap in. And the score is now, as I said, we've got about 24 minutes gone in the second half. And again, you'd have to say, somewhat against the run of play, Sydney Olympic have got themselves a second goal. It is Michael Vacas who's got the goal. And it is now 2-0 to Sydney Olympic. And Mount Druitt, you have to say, they are a little bit hard done by here. They've had the majority of the play in this second half. They've had some decent chances. They just have not been able to convert those chances. And aside from hitting the post, Sydney Olympic haven't done a lot in the second half, but they now have a second goal. And so it is the home side. Mount Druitt 10 Rangers 0. The away team perhaps just showing a little bit more experience. Sydney Olympic 2. Now Massarola, beautiful ball out to that far side. He's got Azar, he's picked it up. Overlapping run, beautiful overlapping run there. Picked up by our substitute. Oh, beautiful little nutmeg there as well. He's inside the box. Played it short for Caleb Jackson-Brown. And for Pedrinho. It's Caleb Jackson-Brown. He picks it up a second time. But that was a lovely little run from Shaden Sampao. Beautiful nutmeg. But couldn't quite create the chance for teammate. And now O'Toole plays it over the top for Demi. Can Demi get at the end of it? The goalkeeper's there. A little push from Demi, is there? Yes, there is indeed. A little push from Demi. Well, he doesn't turn it in the end. And then a yellow, a suggestion of a yellow there from Dylan Niski. A for the push and B for kicking the ball away. You've got to say he's got a little bit of a case there. It's a little bit of a case there, Dylan Niski, but no card forthcoming from a match referee. And now it's Joey Gibbs for a whack. Can he get a touch there? A whack, he can't. It's Donny Gurditch who gets there first. But 20 minutes or so. There's a long time to go here. Still 20 minutes to go in the second half. If Mount Druitt can somehow fashion a goal, they will be right in this game. Now, Jackson-Brown driving into the box. Finds a whack. Drives it low. Off O'Toole. And out it goes for another corner. Yet another corner. Pedrinho again is going to take this corner from this near side. He's looking for someone to come short, I think, is Pedrinho. Yes, he is. And it's Caleb Jackson-Brown. And he finds Pedrinho again. Pedrinho flicks it, futsal style, to the box. Headed in by Thef. And a whack can't quite get on the end of it. And it's picked up by Jack Gibson. As we said, still 20 minutes to go in this game. There's a lot of time still on the clock. A goal for Mount Druitt would open things right up. Now, Tenquall finds Clark, who finds Parkhouse. Back for Clark. Parkhouse into a little bit of space here. If O'Toole can find him, and he does. He's got Rankin for company there. Lets the ball run really nicely. Parkhouse, can he get another touch? He does indeed. He's gotten away from him. Parkhouse plays it across. Edge of the box, but cleared away. Did really well there, Parkhouse. Evaded Rankin twice. Beat him for skill rather than pace. And then into space, but couldn't find a teammate out. Rankin, I think he's picked up an injury there, Rankin. He's given the ball away to Armson. And Armson in turn has found Vakis. Yeah, he's down Rankin. Clever play from a whack now. Garanga whack has dropped back into that left full back position because Rankin is down. Will Rankin, and sporting play there from Sydney Olympic. They played the ball out. Looked like he picked up an injury there, and in fact Parkhouse is down as well. That little clash between the two players. Looked like Rankin picked up an injury. He played on manfully, looking to try and chase back, and then got the ball back after the danger was cleared. But he in turn then gave the ball directly to Jack Armson. And realised then, I think, that there was a problem with the right ankle, as we can see from our vantage point here. And so Mount Druitt perhaps might have to rustle up another substitute. They've got Stefan Giglio, Lachlan Vassalou, Bailey Camino, and Rocco Fragale on their bench. The remaining substitutes for Sydney Olympic: Bailey Callahan, Josh Hong, and Gianni Di Pizio. Just struggles off Rankin. Does not look to be running very smoothly. Really feeling that ankle. He's even considering taking his boot off there briefly, but looks like he will return to the fray. Now it's going to be a drop ball. The ball will, of course, go back to Sydney Olympic. They're very sporting to give the ball away, and it is Conor O'Toole who picks it up. And yes, they play it back, and now Rankin, looks like Rankin can come back on. Yes, wave back on. And they're back to a full complement. Now, Ziggy Gordon. Driving forward. Clark can get the ball back again from Deby. He does. Clark driving through. Well, it's a challenge from behind there. Yes, challenge from behind. And it's Massarola. He is on a yellow already, is Jared Massarola. But, I don't think the referee is going to reach for his pocket. But, no, he is not. It was, I think, a legitimate attempt at the ball there. Now, it did stop a promising attack, but Count himself just a fraction lucky there, Jared Massarola, not to be on the receiving end of a second yellow. Would have been a harsh yellow, but we've seen them given, as they say. Now, Tenquall plays the ball into the box. Tef heads it away well for Jackson Brown, who drops it short for Sampao. Sampao plays it long. Pedrinho. Can he get the ball, Pedrinho? Runs into Zoricic and didn't get another touch, so it'll be a throw in. Zach Zoricic to take. Now, 2 more substitutions here coming up for Mount Druitt. They've got Lachlan Vassalou is making his way on. And yes, it is indeed, it's Massarola who's making way. And it is the number 18, Lachlan Vassalou. And just waiting for confirmation that other substitution. We're playing on now. Now Olympic looking to get a chance on that far side. No free kick. Looked like Michael Vacas had been fouled perhaps, but no free kick given. And on we play. There's Vasily, the substitute, battling for the ball. Well, Vacas has been caught there. Vacas has been caught there. And it looks like it's one of our other substitutes. It's Rocco Fregale by the signs of things, who maybe has caught Michael Vacas. We'll get that confirmation just in a moment. And yes, it is Rankin, Will Rankin, who has been forced off over on that far side. So Massarola and Rankin off, and it is Vassalou and Fregale, Rocco Fregale in the 99 jersey, who has made his way on. Now, free kick. At the second time of asking, just pausing for a moment, the City Olympic now drop back. Vacas floats the ball in. Ziggy Gordon challenging. Well, the goalkeeper looked like he was fouled there for all money, but no free kick given. And well, there's tackles really flying in now. Caleb Jackson Brown is down. Tenquall is having a kick at Joey Gibbs. And it's also Dylan Niski getting a little bit frustrated at our match referee. But now here is one of our substitutes, Fregale, on the ball. In the 99 jersey, Rocco Fregale. Now Azar has come across onto this near side and he's playing it forward for Caleb Jackson Brown. Well, it looked like there's a push in the back there, is there? No flag from our assistant referee on that far side. And again, you can just see Caleb Jackson Brown, that engine that he has got, never stopping. He's come from the middle of the field all the way out to the far right-hand side of the field, running manfully there. No suggestion of a push in the back from Donny Gurditch, but no free kick given. And so it's Vassalou, Sampao, Wawak and Fregale are the 4 substitutes that are on now looking to make a difference for this Mount Druitt side. And there's 2 of them combined. Now Fregale, not quite to the pace of the game there, Fregale. He was just caught in possession by Seth Clark on the other side. And now another substitution coming up here. And it is Michael Vacas, in fact, who's going to make his way off. He was caught in a rather heavy challenge there a moment ago, Michael Vacas. And he is making way. It looks like it's Bailey Callahan who is making his way on there on that far side. And Bailey Callahan is in the 16 jersey. Now, as is often the case in these matches, all these substitutions now, let's see what difference they make. Let's see who settles best. Let's see who gets to the pace of the play best. Now, lovely little turn there. Beautiful touch from Cyrus to me. Driving towards goal. Can he go around that last defender? No, a terrific tackle. Terrific tackle by Azar. And now he finds a whack in space. A whack. He's got Gibbs inside. Lovely return ball. A whack. He's got Gurditch there. A whack. Drives across in low. Cleared away well by Ziggy Gordon. And now lots and lots of space. Lots and lots of space. For Demi, he plays it out to that far right-hand side. And he finds Callahan, who's in a ton of space for Clark. He's got Callahan again. Callahan and Clark combining. Now drop back inside for Armson. Short for Clark. Back for Armson. He's got O'Toole here on this near side in an absolute ton of space. But Tenquall chooses to go back to Gurditch. And then eventually out here for O'Toole on this near side. Parkhouse in front of him. He's got Demi short just on the edge of the box. He finds Demi. Demi flicks it in for Clark. Clark for Armson. Armson driving through. Armson driving through and driving it in. Jack Armson, with both his parents watching here down on the left-hand side below us, drives through and with his left foot places the ball into the top corner. Top bins there from Jack Armson. A lovely little passage of play there from Sydney Olympic, maintaining possession really well. It was Clark, it was Callahan out on that far side, playing the ball into the middle. Demi also picked it up. Demi then finds Armson driving into the box, leaves two defenders in his wake, and with his left foot drives it in, and he signals up. Yes, he's got his dad down here below him. Big thumbs up from his dad. Delighted to see Jack driving into the box there, and he gave him a lovely little signal there, and we can see his dad down below here. Delighted with that return for Jack Armson. Playing in a bit more of a deeper role, Jack Armson, less of a striker, more of almost a quarterback, just sitting behind that front two. And yes, gives his family a little signal of thanks for coming out here to support him. And he'll be absolutely delighted with that. And it is now 3-0. 3-0 to Sydney Olympic in these last 10 minutes or so. Since that second goal went in from Michael Vackas, they've really looked on top, Sydney Olympic. The heads did drop a little bit for Mount Druitt when that second goal went in. And they've looked very much on top. 10 minutes or so to go in this second half. And it's goals from Ruiz Diaz, Michael Vackas, and Jack Armson. And the balance of play now, certainly this last 20 minutes or so, Sydney Olympic definitely the better side, making the most of their chances. And I think it's time now just to make that last change. He's going to empty the bench, and it's Joey Gibbs who's going to make his way off. He's worked his absolute socks off as Joey Gibbs, and he's going to make his way off. And it is going to be Bailey Camino who is making his way on. Sound like he's got some support here. Certainly support for Joey Gibbs as he comes off, but then also some great support for Bailey Camino. He's coming on in the 24 jersey, and we're going to have two more changes on that far side. And it's Tenquall who is making his way off. And also Conor O'Toole is also making his way off. So it's O'Toole and Call off. And it is Josh Hong and Gianni Di Pizio who are making their way on. So Josh Hong in the 17 jersey and Gianni Di Pizio in the 19 jersey. Just having a triple check there that it was in fact Pizio who came on. I'll give you a confirmation of that just in a moment. Now Clark pushing on for a fourth goal now, Sydney Olympic. Ball is played forward, a whack. But he's dispossessed by Clark. Yes, indeed, confirming that number 19 it is Gianni Di Pizio who has come on. And you've got to think the game is probably out of the hands of Mount Druitt here, but Olympic looking to add a fourth here. Now played inside, and here is that substitute. He drives it in low. Chance for a shot. Great save. What a terrific save there. What a terrific save there. Now it was Callahan, one of our substitutes, who drove the shot in well, but Dylan Niski, with a Sydney Olympic player all over him, made a terrific save there under pressure. And they are somewhat hanging on now a little bit, Mount Druitt, you'd have to say. All these different changes, these substitutions for both sides. Some of the structures have gone apart just a little bit. Now, played forward, it's Vassilou. He's got a whack inside him, Vassilou, lovely little touch there for a whack. Vassilou looking to get the ball back. Comes again, and he gets it. He's got Azar behind him. Looking to win a corner perhaps is Vassilou. No, takes a sensible option down for a whack. A whack driving towards the edge of the box. He finds Pedrinho. Can we get some Brazilian magic here? Now, lovely ball out into space. Vassilou drives it in low. Headed away well. And we're going to have a corner. Again, Pedrinho still working hard. Pedrinho. Beg your pardon. Now he takes it short. Pedrinho looking to get the ball back, and he does. Pedrinho shaping for a shot. Left-footed cross. Touch there from Tep, but can't quite get control of it. And the ball sails out and away for a goal kick. Just over 5 minutes or so of regular time to go. Repeating that scoreline, it is 3-0 now. 3-0 to Sydney Olympic. You have to say they're probably deserving of the lead, but 3 probably flatters them just a little bit. Now Clark picks up the ball. He's got to be in front of him. He's got Parkhouse outside him. Clark does get the ball. Spreads it out to Callahan. Out on that far side. Callahan driving towards the box. Couple of step overs from Callahan. Can he get a cross in? Steps back inside again, Callahan. Finds Clark again. Clark into the edge of the box. To me, he's been an absolute workhorse to me. Played really well. Can he get a shot away? No, not strong enough. Tep just outmuscles him there a little bit. Chips it up for Pedrinho. Lovely bit of control by Pedrinho. Call for handball, but not given. Now Pedrinho plays it out to that far side. Picked up by Camino. Camino driving down. Left-hand side. Camino, can he get a touch? Ziggy Gordon is there. Camino couldn't quite make a difference. A little tug of the jersey there, but not given. Play on, says our match referee. Working really hard is Camino, one of our substitutes. And DiPizio drops it back now for Ziggy Gordon. A whack there, still working hard. Garang a whack. Out and away for a goal kick. And just recapping, it's DiPizio, Hong, Callahan, and Seth Clark, our substitutes who have come on for Sydney Olympic. Flicked on well. There's Demi driving forward again. Demi. He's been at the centre of everything. Demi holding the ball up really well. But couldn't quite find a teammate there. It's fallen to Fragale, who in turn finds Tep. Fragale looking for it again. Trajanovski still there. Azar down on this near side here, calling for the ball. And Tep finds him. He's got Vasilou up front. And he's got Caleb Jackson Brown. Just never stops Jackson Brown, working so hard. Finds Vasilou. Left foot cross into the far side. Just a little bit too high. It's Shaden Sampao there who's looking to get on the end of it, but it's just floated a little bit too high. And out and over them both. And now Sydney Olympic. Absolutely no rush. Gurditch. Armson. Back for Gurditch. Looking to just play out these last few minutes, you'd imagine. To try and keep that clean sheet. And when they've given the ball away to a whack there, right in the edge of the box, Pedrinho's picked it up. Can he get it back again? No, Ziggy Gordon. Well, he has got the ball really well here, Pedrinho. Still Pedrinho. Is that a foul from behind from Clark? No. Working so hard, still Pedrinho, manfully trying to get that goal, which would probably be a consolation goal. Well, that is a bit of a late tackle there. A late tackle there from Sampao, and he's picked himself up a yellow card. Shaden Sampao has picked himself up a yellow card. The number 27 jersey. Well, just returning to Pedrinho there for a moment. He is working really hard still, trying to get the ball, trying to find a teammate, trying to work some space for a shot. He's one of the older players out there, 32 years of age, Andy Montgomery tells me. But he has got the energy of a 22-year-old, working really, really hard, Pedrinho. And now Ziggy Gordon, they're definitely running out the clock here. Jack Gibson says, I've got it. You just move forward, Ziggy Gordon. Let me take this and play it long. And he does indeed play it long. The ball just sits up in the air. It's won well by Sampao, who finds Pedrinho. Lovely little turn, lovely little touch, lovely little flick. But he's lost the ball to Demi. But he's still working hard, Pedrinho. But now, here comes Demi. Demi finds Clark. Stepping, looking to shape for a shot. Clark checks back outside. Driven in low and away. That was a great shot in there from one of our substitutes. He drove the ball in really well and low. He's come on and had a bit of an impact there in the middle in those distinctive orange boots. But couldn't quite get enough on it to trouble the goalkeeper. But DiPizio drove it in there really well. Now building from the back again. With a little bit of injury time, we've probably got less than 5 minutes to go in this game. Can they get themselves a consolation goal, Mount Druitt? They really have earned themselves a consolation goal, you would think. But unfortunately, not likely to trouble the scorers with a pass like that.
And it is Jack Gibson who lets the ball just roll out harmlessly for a goal kick, and they'll probably run another 30 or 40 seconds off the clock here, you would imagine. Back they go. And across again for Ziggy Gordon. Back in for Grudic. And down here for Zoricic. And Clark, he's been very busy since he came on. Clark, great ball inside there. Parkhouse has got it. Parkhouse plays it in for Demi, but Thep is there really well. As is Azar. Jackson Brown looking to turn. Finds Azar. In turn finds Vasilou. Can he get there first, Vasilou? Lovely little touch. Gets away from Dipizio. Finds a whack. A whack. Back again for Vasilou. Vasilou finds Frigale. Frigale spreads it out to that far side. And there's Pedrinho. There's Pedrinho. Yet again, Pedrinho making a fantastic run. Stops and checks inside. He's got Frigale there. And he finds him. Frigale checks outside. Finds Champao. Back inside, and again they find that danger man, Pedrinho. Stepping inside, outside. Pedrinho, what can he do? Clips the cross in here. A whack was in there, looking to get on the end of it, but it's Grudic, who does really well and flicks it away. Camino out there on that left-hand side as well, looking to support Pedrinho. Bridge too far this time, the corner, I think, Pedrinho. It's all the way on the other side, and he said, let's just have someone else take that. So who else? From an engine point of view, Caleb Jackson-Brown making his way across to that far side, and he'll take this with his right foot. Just a bridge too far there for Pedrinho. He's got his... he's down on his haunches just a little bit. Now, Azar with the chance. Flicks it into the box, but Ziggy Gordon is there first. Drives the ball away for Frigale. He's all on his own there for Frigale. He's got no one else with him except his goalkeeper. And so he chooses that option. Plays it back to Niski. And Niski then plays it forward. Thep. He's stayed forward. Can he win it? He does. And he finds Jackson Brown, but he has stayed too far forward. Had Thep. And unfortunately was caught in an offside position. One of those didn't retreat back quickly enough situations. Not the worst idea to have your what looks like your tallest player stay forward there for the long ball, but a little bit of a defender's awareness. A little bit of defender's awareness there in terms of offside. And we've entered the stoppage time now. Can't imagine there's too much stoppage time. An injury to one of the Rankin brothers, but not much else apart from that. Now, one well in the air there by Vasilou. Vasilou finds Dipizio, though, unfortunately, from his point of view. And here is Demi. He has worked tirelessly. Demi. Can he finish it with a goal? Well, again, unselfish play there, as he's been throughout the game. Cyrus Demi, very unselfish, looking to find Jack Armson. Couldn't quite find him. Now, a whack for Pedrinho. Pedrinho driving forward. He's got Seth Clark there with him. Seth Clark dragging him back just a little bit. Still going Pedrinho. And yes, the card comes out. And finally, some applause from Pedrinho. He needs to be careful. There's a yellow card there. You'd imagine it's Seth Clark for the pull of the jersey there. It wasn't entirely clear who was the recipient of the yellow card there. Certainly Clark was pulling back the jersey. Seth Clark, the number 14. We'll give him that yellow and check the stats later. But hold on for my whistle, says Hayden Langhals. And as we get into the dying moments of this game now, a chance for Mount Druitt to get themselves onto the score sheet. A whack is in there. Thep is in there. Trajanovski is there just at the back post. And it's going to be Pedrinho. Pedrinho drives it in low and just into the welcoming arms of Jack Gibson. I think he's right about at the end of his energy here, Pedrinho. He's holding his legs, but no. Well, someone who definitely is not at the end of their energy levels is Caleb Jackson-Brown. He has been absolutely non-stop here today. Intercepted the ball there, looking to create an extra chance. But Frigale now controls it with his shoulder really nicely. Drops it down for Azar. Azar's got Vasilou there in front of him. Chooses to spread the ball out to the far side and finds Pedrinho really nicely. Pedrinho steps inside. Can he shape for a shot? Pedrinho drives it in low. Does it get a little touch there? Yes, a little touch off the defender. And out it goes. And we will have, as one of the last actions you would imagine of this game, one more corner. And it's going to be Pedrinho to take it. He's got Thep in there. Trajanovski as well. Garang a whack right up on top of the goalkeeper. Vasilou was in there, causing a bit of trouble. But Demi heads it away well. But, one back well. Now here he is. Cyrus Demi. He has been so unselfish all day. He's got support from Di Pizio. He gets it. Does Di Pizio give it back to him? He should. Well, great chasing back. I don't need to tell you who that was, but it was Caleb Jackson-Brown who chased all the way back there to make a decisive interception there. Demi has been excellent and he has been everywhere, but Caleb Jackson-Brown has got to be in the mix for the 3 points. I don't know if you can get the 3 points and be on the receiving end of a 3-0 defeat, but Caleb Jackson-Brown has done absolutely everything he possibly could for this team. He went fully 50 metres there at absolute full pace to break up that attack. Absolutely terrific play. Unselfish play, working hard. He's also been good in possession, distributed the ball really well as well. Had a chance for a goal in the first half too. He's been terrific. And there he goes again. He sees Jack Armstrong making a run, and he goes with the run. Now, Parkhouse plays it into the middle. Chance for a shot, blocked, but it's rolled in. It is rolled in there for Zach Zoricic. And that is the 4th goal for Sydney Olympic. Zach Zoricic, a terrific performance from him as well. He's broken into the box. The ball was dropped inside from Adam Parkhouse. Took the shot, took a little bit of deflection, and then in almost slow motion, the ball is rolled in for the number 12, Zach Zoricic. And that really does put a little bit of an unfair colour on the score. It is now Mount Druitt 10 Rangers 0, Sydney Olympic 4. I don't think that really is a fair reflection of the balance of play, but perhaps is a fair reflection of the way in which they have finished. They've been ruthless in front of goal, Sydney Olympic. They've hit the post as well, but I think 4-0 is perhaps a little unfair on Mount Druitt, who have been very, very brave. They've created chances. They missed a penalty, of course, in that first half, Mount Druitt, but they've battled manfully. But they are now, from their point of view, on the receiving end of a 4-0 defeat. It is Zoricic who has scored the 4th goal in what must be the last minute or so. And they will play it out here. Still playing the ball for Gale. Still looking to get themselves forward. Referee's had a little look at his watch there, but no whistle just yet. Garangawak heads it forward. There's the goal scorer, Zoricic, and there is the referee's final whistle. The trumpet sounds for Sydney Olympic there. The Sydney Olympic supporters and team absolutely delighted, certainly with the result. They've certainly deserved the win, I think it is fair to say. 4-0 perhaps flatters them. There was goals from Dylan Ruiz-Diaz, from Michael Vakis, from Jack Armstrong with his family here to support him, and then right at the death from Zach Zoricic. They had some good chances to score. There were some great saves from Jack Gibson, including a save from a penalty. But as we wrap things up here from Pop and Detta Park, the final scoreline here on what turned into a beautiful Saturday night. It is the home side, Mount Druitt 10 Rangers 0, the away team, Sydney Olympic 4. And from Ches Farrow and David Feeney, we'll bid you a very good night. And we'll see you again soon at the Football New South Wales NPL men's competition. Good night.